Yo, what is up? Happy Friday. What is up, Broke Boy Beats? We are back with another live stream Friday TV placement song critique where we listen to your music and we tell you why or why not it may fit for TV. Or if you just want to flex, show some music, we are here to listen and be some ears. If you do not know who I am Excalibur Zero, the music producer you can grow with. And I help musicians accomplish a full-time end of backstream revenue through sync licensing. I have 6 years of music supervision experience. If you don't know what a music supervisor is, they basically are the A&Rs of sync licensing. Working for a music library, a major music library. And I also have 8 years of composing experience making music for television, small ads, and film. And I'm here to help you along your journey to your first sync placement. What is up? RWJ all day. We already got some submissions going. I see Chikara sending some. We got Flares, Broke Boy Beats, Juice Atkins. I think last week we left off at who did we end it with last week? Let's see. Last week was 25th. So most likely, Comlock is first. So we'll start off with Comlock today. What is up, Carlos? Welcome back. Yo, Carlos's beats last week were fire. Excited to hear any new music anybody has this week. Let me go ahead and end the music, and we'll get it started, man. I see some people already submitting. We got the homie revision today. I'm hyped. Let's get it started with Comlock Beats. Usually makes lo-fi. I'm not gonna lie, this looks creepy so far. Oh, this is a different Comlock Beats. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna start it with that one. That one's just a little bit different from what we're looking to critique on the stream. Let me see. It's interesting. Had like a score feel to it, but I don't know. I'm gonna start off with Juice Atkins in. This one's called Run It Up. Revision. What's up, Nelson? Dope, Juice. This one started off as a really good like scene opener or even underscore track. I really like the instrumentation you got. The vibe is dope. I think once you get to about 19 seconds, the beat should be switching up a little bit. Maybe adding like a counter melody or something on top of that, because I know you introduced that counter melody right here. But I feel like once it gets to like 19 seconds, you already have the beat looping for about 4 to 8 bars or something like that. So just add a little bit of variation by adding a counter melody there. And then when you're in your verse, your B section, your verse, just make sure you're kind of taking out some of those drum elements. That way they're not looping the entire time. So like right when that verse starts, maybe take out the 808 or the kick. and then reintroduce it. Maybe take out the hi-hat or something or reintroduce it. You never want to have your track have one part that's looping the entire time. So even if it's a bass, if it's a clap, it's a hi-hat, usually I like to like drop out one thing for a couple of bars. That way one element seems like it got taken out, and then it gets reintroduced later in the song. Other than that, like this started off really well. You got a really good idea with this part. Like this is really good for reality TV. Just adding a little bit of elements to it, we'll switch it up. What's up, KSN? You say congrats? Congrats for what? What you congratsing? I appreciate it. The string pad gets in the way. Like to hear the dropout, to be honest, yeah. What's up, Kid JJ? Welcome back to the stream, homie. All right, we got one more from the homie Juice. Next up, we got Broke Boy. This has good energy to it, Juice. Has good energy, Juice. Really solid compared to last week. How you already improved so far in your sound sonically with just getting that reality feel. Good. Same note when I had last one, when like taking out like an 808 here or there, like that 808 is pretty much playing the entire time. So don't be afraid to take it out. I usually like when my hooks have a 808 in it and then the verse starts out, I usually like to keep my 808 there like you did, and then right like those next 4 bars after that first 4 bars, all the verse where the 808's out or in there, I take it out the next 4 bars. So it's just like the kick, the hi-hat, the snare, and then I reintroduce it with the hook, because like that space leaves a lot of space for dialogue, and then it also feels like there's a little bit of energy missing, and then right when you bring back the 808 and the hook, it just amplifies the energy again. So that's just a little trick I like to do. You don't have to do it that way, just a pointer, but make sure that 808's not looping the entire time. And then next thing, I like the brass that you use on this so far. I mean, I like the melody you use on this so far, but I think the brass, you can even beef it up with a higher quality brass. I think some good brass you might find or maybe Nexus, but Nexus is a little up there. And a Synth 2 has some good brasses in there that I like to have that feel. But I would just beef up that brass with a even more high quality brass just to take it to the next level. It already has it. It already has everything it needs, I feel like, but that will beef it up just a little bit. Love the energy on that. Yeah, sports highlight energy, 100%. That definitely has that sports highlight energy for sure. I can definitely hear that. Nice tempo to it, good energy. Game preview, yeah, for sure. Expand 2, I never use Expand 2, but I hear good things about it. What's up, Comlock? Man, I'm not gonna lie, Comlock, I didn't really know what to say about your beat, man. Played it earlier. I don't know if it's like a score. If you can give me some more context of what it is, let me know. But next up, we got the homie Broke Boy. This one's called Prince. Nice. This is good. nicely done. This is dope. I like this one a lot. This one fits really good for reality TV, especially like a light drama or a light tension feel to it, or just like a light drama. Like imagine in a TV show, somebody's talking about somebody behind their back. The next time they see him, the person confronts them because they heard from another person. If you watch like any reality TV as far as like Real Housewives and stuff, you'll see kind of like the narration of how everything plays out, and then you'll hear the music and how it complements it. That's like one thing I really recommend. Like even if you're in the car or something, you got nothing, you don't want to listen to a podcast or any music or any whatever, put on some like TV that you want to get on, right? Like if you think your music could fit on a TV show, you hear like Black Ink Crew, and you're just like, yo, my beats could fit on that show. Put that show on in your car, drive around, just listen to just the music that's being played. Like, just pay attention to the music. Don't worry about the dialogue or what's being said or whatever. Listen to the music that's being played and see how it could fit. I feel like this has a good good placeability. Two things to take you to the next level with this. That's just really gonna set you apart because it's already there. Everything's there. The foundation's there. One, it's kind of like a similar note that I gave Juice Boy or Juice Atkins last critique. It's just getting some of these elements that are playing, like that hi-hat, I think is playing the entire time. But yeah, if I play any part of the track, you can hear the hi-hat playing the entire time. I usually like just taking that out so it's not looped the entire time. And then the next thing, because you already have all the elements there, the beat's dope, the bounce is dope, sound selection's on point. Something I like to do too, that editors are the ones who are editing the TV show. They're the ones that are basically watching the show. They're putting the show together, putting the scenes of the show together, and they're also picking out and putting in the music. One thing they love is when there's dropouts. So like if the beat pauses for a second and then comes back in, because they like to add like little comical or just like little pieces of dialogue to that part of the show. You got to think like an editor almost thinks like a producer. They're kind of putting the arrangement together, kind of like how a music producer does, right? So thinking in the mind of an editor is really going to help you. So if you add like little dropouts, that's just adding icing to the cake. It's almost like ear candy to them. So if they have like a little pause right here, and then the beat would come back in, obviously with the little drop, like stuff like that, you just add them where you feel like they fit. That's just something that might help you to the next level. You don't have to necessarily do it on this track. I just think adding some tools to your arsenal is really going to help you. What is up, Wayward? Good practice to put some dialogue from the show in your DAW while you compose. Yes, 100%. But it's hard to get dialogue that doesn't have music in the background. Your description is specific. Hoping I can get on that level where I can imagine instrumentals based on scenes. Yeah, man, if you just start watching TV, like if you got a girl or something, just watch TV. My girl loves Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the show too. I'm not even going to cap. I think that it could be entertaining sometimes. I mean, I'm not invested into every season. I've seen like maybe one or two seasons, but it's entertaining. It does also help that I have a couple tracks in that show, but I think that I like to listen and pay attention. Like, oh, okay, they're arguing here. What kind of music are they playing? Oh, that would fit there. It just takes just time to listen. And plus, I worked for TV, so I worked for an actual music library. That was my job to do that stuff, so it helped. What's up, YIM Wave? Welcome back. We got one more from the homie Broke Boy. This one's called Preach. Preach. Fire, bro. Clean. Love that track. Very solid. Very solid. Good drama beat. As the homie YM said, we had Wayward over here describing a scene to the beat. Perfectly done drama beat. Love the elements you included in it. Nice sound selection. Energy's there. Dope work from the homie Broke Boy Beats. Next up, we got the homie Flares, man. Carlos said, this is real tense. I like it. Yeah, definitely. Next up, we got the homie Flares. Drop your swords in the chat. If you're not familiar with Flares, he's a very talented composer, man. He makes like cinematic, orchestral, trailerized music. And every time he submits to the stream, it's like a treat, bro. Some fire. Brace yourselves. Drop some swords in the chat if you're familiar with the homie Flares. Damn. Bro, that was ridiculous. The sound design on this was on another level. This dude said, I got to turn on the lights for this one. The sound design is intense. This sounds nice sound design. Somebody's getting murked to this. 100%. Somebody's dying. There's multiple people dying in this. Whatever movie this is for or trailer this is for, people are dying. Looking behind my back every 10 seconds. I don't know what movie this is, but I need to see it. Facts, bro. Crazy track. I felt like at the beginning, your sound design to this felt like how I felt the first time I heard the American Horror Story soundtrack, like the theme. Crazy. Nicely done from the homie Flares. All right, next up we got the homie Chikara. Chikara. This is a Lil Yachty Kyle happy rap Christmas type beat called Holly. Shiver my timbers for this. Shiver me timbers. Chikara. Sounds like a Christmas beat for a Gap commercial. Save now on all of our premium high quality pants. 2 for 1 for family shirts. Matching pajama Christmas outfits. Nice switch up right here. Pause it right there. That's really clean. I feel like that would work all day for sync licensing, Chikara. If you don't find a home for it with an artist, don't be afraid to put that into some sync licensing areas. Because I feel like that would fit really well. Straight commercial vibes, yeah, 100%. Nice, happy major keys. Good sound selection that he used. The glockenspiel. Everything sounds good. Wait, what do you say? I got to stop playing around, start pumping out some sync tracks. Let's get it, man. It's time. You get caught up in your modular sketches. I feel you on that. It's time, though. It is time. I made this as a type beat. Do you think I could submit it for sync? Probably a bit late for Christmas submissions this year, though. Yeah, 100%. You definitely could send it. It is late for submissions for Christmas, I believe. Unless you placed it on like a TV show or something, possibly. But I talked about this before. Christmas tracks are evergreen tracks. They are used every single year. They're always used out. They're always pulling out the old Christmas lights, like as you would say. Like they're over here taking the beats that are from last year, the year before, that are holiday, that fit well, and they're going to be using it for next season, the next year. And they usually start picking around Christmas music around like June or July is when they start already having the vibe set on Christmas. Because when they're making a show or a TV show or whatever, they're usually making it like 8 to 12 months before it's premiered. If it's like a reality TV show, if it's like a highly produced drama show like Handmaid's Tale or something, it's taking a little bit longer. But I feel like that would fit for sync all day. What's up, Flownificent? Flownificent? Got it right. Come to Marshall's today for our holiday sales event. Everything's up to 50% off with our select items. Buy one, get one free. All right, this one's Chikara. This one's a Justin Bieber type beat. Heavy thoughts. Chikara. Dope. Summer bop. Nice little bridge right here. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there. That's a solid track. I like that track a lot. Good vibe to it. What I really like is that vocal what the hell am I trying to say? That vocal chop sample in the background, and I also really like how the 808 is almost like a counter melody to it. Like, it has like this counter melody vibe to it. It's not matching really the root note too much of the melody and the chords, and it just has like this nice little feel to it. Dope work. Sounds good. What's up, Skyquake? You said, hey, just popping in to show some love. Got nothing for you this week. Working on some non-public sync submissions. Sounding great, guys. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming in and showing love. That's real of you. Good luck on those non-public sync submissions. Hopefully there's some good placements that come out of it. Good luck. Yes, indeed. Good luck indeed. All right, next up, we got the homie Revision. What's up, everyone? Missed last week, but I'm back. I made these 2 tracks for a boxing doc in mind. Okay, let me know what you think. He got the disco link ready. I see you. This one's called Forbidden. Solid. That's fire. I felt like they were about to fight. Like, I felt like that was the 24 hours before the fight boxing match. The next one was playing. My bad. I had to pause it real quick. I felt like that was about to be the night before the fight. Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. That was a good track, man. Very solid. Nicely done. I love the way that you had the big energy at the beginning and then you just melted it out right here. And then you built it right back up. Nicely done. I feel like you could definitely get that place on a boxing match. And I was going to show my screen real quick to a site where I know for sure they work with Showtime for Sig Legacy. I don't know. I've showed this on stream before, so I'm not going to get too much into it, but this is Universal Production Music Library. They work with a lot of TV shows, some content creators, documentaries, stuff like that. This is how I get a lot of my like NBA sports placements too. They are basically, this is like a multi-label type of deal where they have this Universal, and then they're like the publishing, and then they have people under them as far as who they let submit. So like they'll have many libraries basically under them that you can submit to, and you can find them by going to labels, or there's a way you can submit at the bottom, I believe. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, they definitely do sync placements for sports and boxing. These are all the different labels or libraries that have under them. There's a lot. So just figure out which one of these fit your music. Like, you're obviously not going to submit to something that says like classical, classical music group or whatever it is. I think there's one, yeah. Like, you're not going to submit to this one. This is classical music. There's no way, if you're a hip hop producer, you would submit to them. But find the ones that take hip hop, and you can like search their names, I think, in this part, and figure out which tracks. Or you can just go to I'll show you a trick too. You can go to like the recent music that they released, let's just say we're gonna listen to this Christmas one, seasonal traditional Christmas playlist. It'll have like the code of the label right there. So I would do some research on that, figure out which library fits for you, and start submitting that, because that will definitely get placed. All right, let me get back to the stream. We got one more from the homie Revision. This one's called Final Destination. For sure, bro. What the problem? That was fire as well. I feel like your track. I don't know why I did that. Oh, that's all me right there. My bad. Your tracks have like elegance to them, man. Really big, elegant style music. That was sick. I could definitely hear that as well in like a Showtime, boxing little documentary going on. Sounds like a Cadillac commercial, 100%. Both tracks are fire. I agree. Atlanta Holmes is on the way. She's solving the mystery right now. What is up to the homie Charismatic? You are not too late, man. You know you're not too late. Just on time. All right, next up, we got the homie Freddie River. This is called Adriana. Let me pull up Spotify real quick because it's a Spotify link. He said, here's the intro track to my Beat Tape Juice 2 that just came out on all platforms. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. With the tempo switch. Oh my gosh. Golly. Boy went off, man. That boy went off. Shout out to Freddie. He just dropped a tape, he said. His beat tape is called Juice 2. It is on streaming platforms. That one was called Adriana. It was the second track on here. I guess the first one's an intro. Freddie's a beast, man. Dope work. My favorite comment that you guys said, I think it was Carlos said, taking the long way home kind of music. That was a perfect description. Taking the long way home. Next up, we got the homie Samba. Illmind TV edit. Okay, let's see what this is. Flying Nimbus. I like that comment too. That melody reminds me of Mario Kart. right, Sama, this was not bad. I think that this could fit for TV if you took out like that bum 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 bam, and then organize it for TV, especially if you added layers with that string. 'Cause that string's dope. The melody to it, pretty dope. Has like a very neutral underscore type of feel, which really fits well for TV. Drums aren't bad. 808 sounds pretty dope as far as the texture too. I like the texture to that 808. As far as that distortion, I think that if you took out that little lead, like little side, like lead synth thing, and just layered this with a little bit of extra oomph to it, you can submit that out. Not bad. Next up, we got the homie Carlos back with another one. He said probably another drama track. Your insights are always appreciated for sure. Let's listen to it. This is called Hard Truth. Some variation last minute, like mute the drums in some parts. Yeah, that also was another note that I needed to say was the repetitiveness. Dope, man. Yeah, that definitely has a drama beat to it. That's like grimy, like grungy type of trap. That does well for like stuff like Black Ink Crew and stuff like that too. Nicely done from the homie Carlos this week. Again, next up, we got the homie Denny Beats. What's up, Denny? Let's see what he got this week. Been trying HyperPod? Let's go. Denny been working on his 808s. I see you, Denny. There's no way this is C major. Denny. right there, Diddy. This is a huge improvement from the beats that you did last week, or that last week, but the last submission that you did, and the one before that. It's crazy. I think last time you sent a track that had an 808 out of key, like completely out of key, it's way better. It seems like you almost practice on your 808 specifically, and the fact that you're getting this much better this quickly, and you're still young, super young. I think Diddy, I can't remember your age again. I think you're 11. If you're working this hard right now, by the time you're like 15, 16, you're going to be on another level. Like the improvement curve right there was ridiculous. Nicely done. Nicely done from the homie Denny. Orlando Wade Music said, how can I submit some beats in? You go to the description below. You'll see a Discord link. You click the Discord link. It'll submit you to this community. After you join this community, you want to share your music in the live TV placement song critique section. So all you got to do is click a link. It'll bring you to this Discord. You want to share it in the live TV placement song critique section, but make sure it's in this section. It's not going to be in the share your music section, because if you share it in that section, we don't go over it. We only go over the live TV placement song critique section. 13. Damn. Nicely done. All right, next up we got to tell me why I am. Let's get into it. Oh my. Bounce is crazy. Whoa, what happened? What happened? There we go. Facts, charismatic. Facts. Facts. Crazy. That one was fire. That 808 reverse drop was ridiculous. I want to hear it again. Crazy. This next one is called Swamp Village from the homie YIM. It's the OST vibes right here. dude's crazy, dude. This dude is crazy. That was crazy. I don't know. What is your musical background? Why I am like, did you learn piano or what? Because some of these chord progressions that you used were ridiculous. I don't know. You went to like a major to like minor transition. It was ridiculous. Crazy. It sounds like a video game for sure. All right. Got one more from the homie. Why I am. Crazy. Like Kingdom Hearts right here. Beautiful. Dude said he has no theory. What? He doesn't know theory or piano. That's crazy. You new producers are on another level. Nicely done from the homie Why I Am. Crazy. He said he doesn't play keys. He doesn't play piano. All right, man. Nicely done, bro. Super impressive as always. You are on another level. Next up, we got another kid who's on another level. This is the homie The Keys. He said this is more of a single I plan to release in the future. Would this be too specific for sync?
Watch out with the way you burn. Finna be on the backseat, tell me. On the phone with your friends, straight line. All yours, you can say we vibing. On you, I'ma spend all the moolah. Wanna see her rotate like a hula. I'm bars, let me get another two shot. Ooh yeah, let me get another two shot. Let's go. Put that on me, no hezzy. Now don't hold back, go heavy. Treat me like February. No rings, ignore the cherry. Yeah, get busy. Yeah, no heavy. Yeah, no hezzy. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, get busy. Yeah, no heavy. Yeah, no heavy. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, eyes on me, baby, eyes on me. Yeah, ride on me, baby, ride on me. Yeah, fly with me, baby, fly with me. Yeah, fantasy to reality. You got it, you valid, you bought it, don't doubt it. You want it, I got it, come get it, don't doubt it. Temptation, location, sensation, no patience, flotation, rotation, persuasion, vibration. Yeah, can't get enough of you. Yeah, I feel it all for you. Yeah, I know you want me to. Yeah, can't even hide it.
Crazy, bro. That track was on another level as well. You guys are going wild today. He said this is more of a single I plan to release in the future. Would this be too specific for Sync? No. In my opinion, that would be perfect for Sync as well. If I were you, I would look into like sending that to Sync agencies, because Sync agencies represent you more of a like almost like an agent level. They just basically pitch your track out there for you, and they work with artists more than anything. But since you're making the beat and you own all the copyright to the beat, that would be a really good opportunity for you guys to get that placed, because your stuff is like high quality, really good stuff. Got the homie Quad X with the $5 donation. I appreciate you, Quad. Thanks for sending the 5 through. You got one track for me today. I'm going to put Quad X next up to skip the line, because we don't have that many left anyway. So since he sent the $5 donation, he gets to skip. I appreciate you once again, Quad X. Stop sending me money, bro. You sent me money today, last week, the week before that. The week before that. You cheating. It's like, nah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I do. Not in the course, but on my library directory, Wayward, I have a couple listed. was ridiculous. Shout out to the homie Quad X. That was fire. Thanks for the $5 as well. He said, I need the coffee. Yesterday was the first time in my life that I drank coffee. Literally yesterday. Nicely done. From the homie. What's up, my boy Mark? For real, feel like I'm lost in the swamp. Studio Ghibli vibes. Made this. Oh, okay. You made that part for a movie filler? That was dope. I feel like it was like a music video little breakdown. All right, next up, we got the homie Flown Efficient. Y'all been going crazy today. Smooth. The painting's dope on this. I like the painting a lot. Very smooth on this one. You got the moans in this? My boy got the moan. I got pause right there. You wild now for that one. Nah, that was fire. Nicely done, Flown, for that one. Let's listen to this next one. About to be Afrobeat, isn't it? Yep. Dope. I like this. My boy Sagara. What's up, Sagara? More dancehall than Afrobeat? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there since you have three. I like that one a lot. Sound selection is on point. Very clean mix. Dope vibe as well. Shout out to the homie Sagara who just got in the chat, man. Just want to congrats Sagara on the stream for getting his first sync placement on a Bravo TV show. The man has been working hard, man. This dude has been putting in the work, and he got it done. Nicely done from the homie Sagara. Many more to come. All right, next up, we got Flown with one more. This one's called Vibe With You.
Magnificent beats.
There, nicely done from the homie Flown. All three are smooth and clean. That one felt like I was at a night, like a night date with my wife, and we're drinking a glass of wine with a nice view on top of a skyscraper or something. That was dope. It was called Vibe. Nicely done from the homie Flown. Next up, we got the homie Zadi. This is a hard drill type beat. Can any of those be synced? My bad. I didn't mean to pause you, Zadi. I just saw his question. They could. It just depends on the context. They all have like a romance vibe, so it would be very specific to a romantic scene. They got the sound selection for it. Just work on the structure for them. Zadi, this 808 is out of key for sure, man. I think that the 808 is probably the thing that's taking back this beat the most. Like I feel like something's missing as far as the like hitting is hard with this track, and that 808 is not in key with the rest of the melody, but the melody is fire. I really like the rim shots too. I think you could pause the rim shots a little bit, like take them out in a couple spots. That way they're not looped the entire time, because this beat has a good potential. Like it's there. It's almost there. I mean, I just think it's missing that hard hitting like kick 808 combo, and then that 808 just being a key. Other words, what the hell? Otherwise, nicely done. Next up, we got the homie Charismatic. He said, "What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. I've been trying my hands on funk and just seeing what these can be improved on. The vocals is me attempting to rap, but it's not exactly the best. It's actually pretty horrible. These two aren't mixed yet, for your information." We know that's a lie. Every time Charismatic says it's not mixed, it sounds perfectly mixed. We'll be the judge of that. Fire. That vocal sounded actually pretty dope with it. That 808 was hitting hard. This next one's called Set It Off. Too. I like that one a lot. It'd be cool to see what you do as far as experiment with the vocals, because the vocals are repetitive. I know that's the style though with this stuff. But that track was dope. I like that one a lot. This next one is called Chess Moves. Interesting. Chess Moves. these like progressively get better. Like this one's good. This one's even better. And then this one I feel like is the best, or my favorite at least. That one was crazy. Dope work from the homie Charismatic. Always branching out of his style, bringing in the versatility. But then you can still tell it's a Charismatic track by his signature drops. Nicely done. I'm impressed. Next up, we got the homie Khalifa Sound. This is called Middle Earth. And he said, be brutally honest. It's trash. All right, next up, we got the... It's like, nah, I got you. All right, YM. Thanks for coming through the stream and staying so long. Dope tracks as always, man. You got some crazy talent. Khalifa Sound, man. Honestly, this track is really dope. I like this track a lot. Very different. Has a unique feel to it. I do hear tracks like this fitting on, I think it's Viceland. Has a lot of like different type of music like this. And I see why you say be brutally honest, because you can make something like this, which is really unique, but not know if it's good. But in my opinion, this track is fire. I like it a lot. I also hear like Adult Swim vibes to it. I don't know why it feels like it would fit well for like an Adult Swim like little title card. In my opinion, what do you guys think? I thought that was dope. The drums were really clean. Like the track had a very nice texture to it. Sounded dope. The name is unique. All right, next up we got the homie Orlando Wade. Glad you were able to send this through, Orlando. Thanks for your patience so far. This one's called Game 7. Fire. This is dope. I like this. That was dope. A little delay right there. Yo, Orlando, that was fire, man. I like that a lot. I can hear that in sync as like a nighttime reflective type of scene opener. But I also think you should put this like on Spotify or something. I feel like I personally like doing like tasks to instrumentals. Like if I'm doing like something on notation and I'm like writing out a lot of stuff or taking notes on something, or if I'm building something in the garage, I like listening to instrumentals. It helps me concentrate more. And this is like a perfect beat or perfect example of that. Nice track. Charismatic said Drake will go stupid on that. I could hear Drake on that. It's dope. Nipsey track. Nipsey's dope. All right, next up we got the homie Wayward. He said adding these last minute tracks for the stream. Just curious if they would fall in the sync realm. Did you say this one before? Like I remember this. This is from your beat tape, right? Let's listen to it. We did play this one before. Wait, would I recognize it? On the 25th, or no, the 30th. Wait, I'm tripping. Yeah, you played this earlier. No. Yeah, February. I recognize it. I don't remember what I said to you last time, but I feel like this one has like a slow vibe to it, which would fit. In specific context, slow tempo is not used too much, at least on TV. Now, as far as the sync realm, I feel like it could fit. It has a very chill vibe to it. It just depends on the context. If you're going to submit it for sync for like TV, though, I would speed it up. But it's a nice chill vibe to it. But I recognize that track, especially when it got to that section right there. Still a smooth track. Let's listen to this next one. I don't recognize this one. Memory Lane Drive. right, that's dope. You said, you said, what you say? I think I could submit this in one of my pitch emails. If you're pitching it, honestly, I would not pitch those. I would put those on micro licensing websites because I feel like they would work good in that context. If you're trying to pitch for TV, specifically for TV, you want to make sure something is mid-tempo to up-tempo. These are more a little bit laid back, which are still good. I like this one a lot, but they're laid back. I would specifically submit tracks that I would want to make sure they get placed, like mid-tempo, up-tempo stuff. And then I would, let's see, like that stuff works in certain contexts, like that type of track would work on like those architect home improvement show type of vibes when they show the room that got restructured before and after. Like that's the type of music they play sometimes in that context, but that's not like a strong one to really, that's not a strong genre to really lead off with if you're trying to get accepted into a library. I would make sure it's up tempo and has energy and is not repetitive, because this one repeats pretty much the same time. You add cool elements to it like that. I don't know if that's a lead guitar or what, that pans left and right, but it sounds sick. But I think that's the only element that's really added. Everything else kind of is repeated through the entire track. So make sure it has a little bit of variation, up tempo variation, and lastly, I would get the mix a little bit cleaner. Those are the three things I would focus on before submitting, and then submit something that has those three elements included. Other than that, I think it's a dope track, like solid. Next up, we got the homie Orlando Wade. And this one's a UK drill track. I'm going to end with Orlando Wade's last track right here, $1 Billion Baby. That'll be the last track of the stream, so no more submissions will be accepted after that. Let's switch up. Dope, Orlando. Just when I thought, man, drill tracks kind of get repetitive, you added the perfect switch up at that perfect spot. Literally. That was a fire switch up. Beats hard. 808s going crazy. Nicely done. And you said that's your take on UK drill, so I'm sure you don't really make UK drill that much, which is more impressive. Nice work. Next up, we got the homie Quad X. This one's called Chapter 1. Have a good one, Carlos. Thanks for coming through, bro. Nice track. You played this one before?
Quad X.
I recognize this. You definitely sent this one. I remember this one, Quad X. I remember this one. This one's hard, but I recognize that guitar and that doom 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 melody. Since you played that one, we're gonna keep it going and play this one that's called Shadows. This is about to be fire. I can already tell. Clean. 808 is that. The low end on this sounds so good. Dope, man. I never hear you put pianos on your tracks either. Nicely done from the homie Quad X. That beat was clean, especially that low end, man. That low end was so good. Next up, last but not least, we got the homie Orlando Wade with his third track. This one's called $1 Billion Baby. Let me know what you think. Got you. Damn, that's dope. Clean, bro. Nicely done from on the homie Orlando. That one, I don't know why I just remixed myself right there. That one would fit well for like a scene opener type of track for TV. Scene openers are the tracks that are used when they're showing B-rolls to give you the listener or the viewer the setting of where the show is being placed. So imagine the show's starting. You see the landscape of New York City. They drop different images of the skyscrapers of New York City. This would be the beat that's playing in the background when they're showing that type of scene. Very dope track. Has a lot of energy to it. Nice tempo. Nice sound selection. Way to be. I need some sync advice, so I'll definitely be back. Shout out to all the producers here. For sure, man. We're dropping sync advice all the time in here. We dropped some libraries earlier that you can submit to. A lot of useful information that you might find useful at the beginning of the stream if you want to rewatch. That's going to be it, though, for the submissions today. Thanks to everybody who came through the stream. A lot of talented people. You guys already know, man. Every time you guys come through here, the tracks get crazier and crazier. The talent gets better and better. It's dope to see the improvement from the long end, too, because I get to listen to you guys every week. And I've been listening to you guys for like over a year now. Some of you, like Quadex and Sagara and Charismatic, I've been listening to some of you guys for a long time. And just to be able to hear the improvement is impressive. Honestly, like it's crazy. Love being on the stream. I look forward to every Friday listening to music, and we'll be back here next Friday doing the same thing. Thanks for kicking it with me today, guys. You guys have a great weekend. Get some music done. Enjoy your passion, though, man. Enjoy it. Don't just make it out there just because you want to make money or whatever it is, man. Go out there and make it because you enjoy the creativity, the peace that you find with the creativity as well. You guys have a great weekend. Peace.